Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so glad you're here today. In my last video, I showed you how to grow gardens on concrete floors using fences and boundary markers. But today I'm going to show you how to start a garden on concrete floors using containers, plastic bottles, empty pots, tires, and every other container you can find around you. The following are samples of plants that are doing well in different containers. As you can see, I have a concrete floored compound and I have a great limitation to growing things around my house, but I wasn't discouraged. I had to, develop a new method of growing plants because I love gardening, and these are different containers I have used so far and it really works for me. And this can also mean you have no excuse, and for you to be without excuse, I have collated different slides and pictures to show you how you can successfully start a garden in your home, whether you have a concrete floor or you have no space at all, by using containers. You can make use of the broken pots, empty bottles, discarded plastics, and chipped off ceramics, rubber tires, and several other containers lying fallow in your house. Now I'd like you to know that there is no limit to things you can grow in containers. It's very easy to grow herbs, vegetables, fruit trees, as well as roots and tuber crops. The only important thing I'll need you to note is the type and depth of container to be used for different plants. Now let's get started. The first thing you will need for container gardening is to find a good spot in your home. It can be the front porch or the backyard. And it's important to note that gardening can be messy at times, so you really need somewhere that is hidden from your guests so they would not think you are a kind of messy person. You understand what I'm saying? Then of course you need containers, as many containers as you can get. You need them. You need the tires, you need the bottles, you need the bowls, you need the buckets, you need the flower pots, as many containers as you can get. Then you also need soil. You need nutrient-rich, water-retaining soil, because you wouldn't want to get just any soil for your plants, because most of the time when container planting is not successful, people often think that it's the plant or it's the container method, whereas it could be the soil. So you really need good soil for your container gardening. And voila, yes, you have it, your plants in containers. So you can use different containers like your wooden boxes, plastic containers as we've shown, different things you can find around you that has depth and can be filled with soil and can allow for water retention. So these videos, I intentionally put them at the end of the whole clips just for you to see how the plants are thriving and growing nicely in containers. If I can do it, you can too. This is a beautiful masterpiece, and you cannot be restricted from gardening anymore because your compound has a concrete compound. No, you don't have any excuse anymore. And we all need to start learning how to garden. I believe not everyone has a green finger, but for everyone that has a green finger and is interested in gardening, but your excuse has been that your house is flawed and you don't have any other way to grow things, I am showing you a very easy way to plant and to grow things in your compound, whether it is flawed, tiled, or marbled. You can use containers, and you will see the beauty you'll be able to create with different colorful containers in your house. So here it is. What do you think? In my garden, I have pepper plants. I planted tiger nuts, okra, oregano, that's Cuban oregano, and many other things. I think I planted basil, I planted ginger, garlic, many things. And most times whenever I want to eat, I just come outside, pluck a few leaves, and then I'm off to the kitchen to create a masterpiece. So you don't have to be restricted anymore. Really, you don't have to be restricted anymore. Gardening is fun, but knowing how to garden is funnier. So, would you love to start gardening today? Are you really interested in this? Do you have a few containers around your house that you are not making use of? Gather them around, fill them with soil, and start something. It's a beautiful time to begin gardening. It's a beautiful time to have a garden. It's a beautiful time to grow your own food. Don't allow the lack of space to stop you from ticking that gardening off your bucket list. Hey, ciao! I'll see you in the next series. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel and thank you for subscribing. I'd love to hear your comments, your feedback. I'd love you to also like this video. Thank you very much. Bye!